If you're looking to level up your live streams, then I'm excited to break down this setup from Ruslan, who has a sick live stream setup that I would call state of the art. We're gonna break down the camera, the lighting, everything he uses, softwares, and things like that. Let's get into it.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar with Think Media. Now, I'll be sure to post links down to everything in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And if you have any question during this breakdown, be sure to put it down in the comments, and we'll do our best to be able to answer those questions. But let's start with audio. When it comes to this setup, what are you using for audio?
Yeah, so we have a Sennheiser shotgun mic. I love the idea of mic not being in the shot for my regular main set videos, talking head videos. That is being piped right into the OG Rodecaster 1. I like the Rodecaster 1 because the settings specifically for this shotgun mic just sound better. And then I also have a computer going into channel 3. That's my reaction computer, meaning that when I'm reacting to videos, reacting to audio from the videos, that's also being piped right into the Rodecaster Pro 1.
I love that because you having this type of mic also gives you free hands.
Free hands, and I talk with my hands. And so the energy in this set, on this set is gonna be different because I'm standing. It's a different energy than when I'm relaxing, I'm hanging out on the podcast set.
And then as far as sticking with audio still, do you have any sound treatment in the room?
Yeah, so the acoustic panels came from JIK Acoustics. I heard about these people originally from Joe Rogan, and they do beautiful custom acoustic pieces. So we have some bass traps, we have some panels hanging up, we have more to hang up that we have to get to eventually, and we have some furniture as well. And if you guys don't know, furniture does a great job of absorbing sound. We got some rugs for the floor, and it just overall does a great job of absorbing the sound and making the room sound crispy.
All right, and the next step is now these lights. These lights look wild. This is what makes it look like a battle station.
So these are the newer rollable LED lights. I love these lights because they look great, they distribute light evenly, and they're lightweight and don't take up a lot of space. As you can tell, this is kind of a snug area with how close the ceiling is to here, and I needed to utilize this space better. So these newer LED lights, nice and bright on my face, they look great. And then we got some of these Logitech lights that look great for webcam stuff, and I just kind of wanted that additional fill on my eyes. This is also a newer light, and this is just mounted right into the ceiling, and this allows us to kind of control some color behind me.
All right, so that's lighting. Let's talk video. What cameras you got going on for this setup?
I'm a Canon guy. I love the color science behind the Canon cameras. So my main camera is actually a Canon EOS R on a Sigma 24mm art lens. It is inside of a teleprompter, which if I have specific notes, I can look at it. Usually I'm just looking in the teleprompter for my live chat. The connection feels tighter when I'm looking right in the lens versus on the podcast set, there is no teleprompter, so I'm always looking kind of off, and I don't like how that feels to the audience. Podcast is a little different, but talking head videos, I want to look right into the camera. And then my second camera is a R10, which is one of the latest cameras. I basically have future-proofed myself to be able to go 4K in the future. And then this is like an old SL3 for vertical shorts, which when I want to shoot a short video, that's on a Sigma 18-35 1.8. And so all the lenses in the studio are all Sigma lenses. And we got a slider back here. These are the Conova sliders. Those things are amazing. They're inexpensive. I think that's like a $250 slider. It looks great. It just adds a bit more movement to the shot that I could cut away to. Everything is on these switchers. So I got my video switcher here. I got my main cameras that turn on here. And then everything else turns on on my Stream Deck. I could make everything go right to the Stream Deck, but I had already had this set up. So my front lights can turn on, turn off, and everything is here.
Wow. And
then I can turn all my my apps on in the same way, where I have it going into Stream Deck, and multiple apps will open up my eCam, all my software, so on and so forth.
What are some tips when setting up a Stream Deck to do things?
It's a great question. So there's a software called BitFocus Companion. BitFocus Companion allows you to add additional control of different software. So on my BitFocus Companion, I can control my ATEM video switcher.
Crazy.
And then that allows me to pipe it in to the software of the Stream Deck. So now I can cut all of my channels right on my Stream Deck. So this is my main shot. I could be talking here, and then I could cut over here and go right into my side angle by controlling it from here, my two channels. All of this is connected through Mac Mini M2 studio that I stream from. So one computer does the upstreaming and the processing for my software, my audio, Ecamm, everything goes in there. The other computer is an OG Mac Mini M1. That is the computer I'm reacting from. So one computer, I'm pulling up clips, pulling up Bible verses, so on and so forth. The other computer is upstreaming. I just like that separation. Some people like to do it all on one computer. I like the space and the separation to keep everything separate.
Dude, love it. Thank you so much for breaking that down, Ruslan. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, this is actually a part of a 3-part series where we break down this setup. We actually break down this video podcast setup, and then we actually have a conversation where we talk about how he grew over 500,000 subs with barely to little to no editing, essentially. So click or tap the screen, check out those videos, and we'll see you in a future video. Peace.